Hello everybody, it's me, Spongy Knight. We're in the face cam today. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the controllers I use for like my little antics when I'm like messing around with like Left 4 Dead 2 and Minecraft and any other games I can get them supported with. So I'm going to show you guys all the controllers. This is going to be weirdly edited. I'm going to do my voiceover on this and we're going to be using my camera. I should show you actually my camera. But yeah, here's the camera by the way I use for like my recording like Minecraft story mode and stuff. And recording anything because I don't have a capture card yet, so I'm using the camera still. It's pretty good. It's got a nice little screen. It's an SD card by the way. I mean it can take HD videos, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, I'm going to be using this to like, I'll show you guys my stuff. My stuff is to the side of me, like this side. I could just use the webcam, but I'll just, it's just easy to show you this way. I can use the mic of it, but yeah. And here's my Xbox 360 controller. It's a black controller, so it's kind of glaring, but yeah. This is it. It's got all the Xbox 360 buttons. It's got tape on it because it's like slightly broken, but otherwise it works fine. There's nothing wrong with the controller itself. It works fine. It's attached by USB, so I can connect it to the PC. Next we have my red controller here, which is kind of similar to the 360 controller, although this one actually has a turbo button in the middle. Like, it's hard to tell because all the wires are in the way, but it's there. There's also a home button. The select button doesn't actually work on this controller, but that doesn't really bother me that much. I don't really use the select much, but yeah, otherwise it works the same. It's got these weird triggers though. Kind of like the 360. It's actually more like a PlayStation 2 controller. Next we have the dual controllers I have, which are kind of like PS1 controllers, and I got two of them. They're actually attached to each other by like the same wire. And yeah, this is what's weird is this is player 1 controller, this is player 2 controller. But yeah, it means technically I can have two players with just one USB. I can't think of any use of that unless you want to play cooperatively, but other than that, I can't really think of any use of it. Nonetheless, I can use these controllers for various games. And finally, we got my pedals and steering wheel. So yeah, this is also for the 360. I can connect it by USB. You can always connect that. But yeah, it's connected by USB, as you can see here. And yeah, it's a full steering wheel. It's got pedals. The pedals don't always work, but you know, I'm not using my hands. This is wrong. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. But yeah, I think that's all the controls I have. I think I do have another one actually. Let me go get it. The last controller I have is this controller, which is kind of similar to the dual controllers I have. It's got a similar layout. It doesn't have any extra sticks. It doesn't have a start or select. It has buttons on the side of it. It's also USB powered. I actually haven't used this one for anything. But hey, maybe I'll find a challenge where I use that one. That's all the controls I have, and you guys get to see my recording setup. But yeah, I used all these controllers. It's going to be edited very weirdly, I just realised that. It also doesn't help that I keep looking over to like my other monitor, because that's where I have OBS. I've got two monitors, as you may have saw. But yeah, I wasn't lying when I say that. But yeah, now I'm going to show you guys, now to the desktop, so I can show you guys how I actually get these to work. So hi, this is my desktop. This is my background. But yeah, I use Joy-to-Key, and I don't have any of the controllers plugged in right now. Let me plug in one. I'll plug in the dual controllers as an example. But yeah, I can do different things. Like you can see I'm inputting different actions. I'm in inputs by pressing the various buttons. Right now I have it set to like the layout for Left 4 Dead 2, where it uses both the controllers. You can see that there's a second button which does all the other ones. So yeah, it's actually kind of awkward to play it like this, but whatever. I also have some other controller layouts set out for different like games and stuff, even the wheel. So yeah, and how I have the wheel set up is actually kind of interesting. I have it so with the wheel, I can like, I guess I'll show you guys. Look guys, two screens. Okay, in one camera I have the gameplay, so I can like move and turn, and in the other camera I have actually what I'm doing with the controller or steering wheel. It's kind of hard to play with one hand, mind you, even with a steering wheel. So yeah, but yeah, I'm actually using the foot pedal. It's actually hard to tell, but yeah, if I move this foot pedal, I move forwards. If I move this foot pedal, I move backwards. I can also use this button and that button. There's also a button here which I can mine with, a button here I can like use items with. In this case I'm using a scope. And I can also steer to look around. It's kind of awkward to actually look around, and then yeah, I can look up and down by the way by pressing the D-pad here. And I can move left and right, so technically if I'm smart I can just like, I don't need the other hand, I could just like go sideways. Right now I'm in like a little town I made on a server. Where you can see some things I made. I can jump by pressing A. I can drop things by pressing B, which I need to get back. I can have my inventory with Y. I can even control the menu with all the stuff. It's kind of awkward though to do so, which is why I have like the mouse there just in case I need it. And how do I exit it? I can also press X for escape, and I can press back and such to like go from my inventory. I think I can also crouch by pressing this button here, and I can sprint by pressing this button. So if I hold this and like move forwards, let me put my pedals down so I can actually do that. I should sprint like a madman. Look at me go. But yeah, this two camera idea is kind of hard to do, as you can imagine, because I have to hold the camera with one of my hands. I don't know, maybe like if I grab my other hand I can like maybe do something. But yeah, I'm not gonna show you around too much. Let me grab a different controller and I'll show you guys more. But yeah, okay, so I got the dual controllers out. So yeah, I have the D-pad to look around. I can move forward by pressing this button. So yeah, I can't move around in every direction unfortunately because of that. I can jump by pressing 3, which is kind of awkward to do here. Let me just move out of this little area. I'm indoors because it's nighttime. I tried this already, but it failed terribly. Gonna have a lot of bloopers in this video. Okay, let me go downstairs. Okay, we're in an area I can actually jump now. Ugh. But yeah, I can do that. I can drop items. Let's go pick it up. I can view my inventory. I can't remember what button it's to like change it out. What does this button do? This button doesn't do anything. Okay, well I got a button that does nothing apparently. I can go through my inventory by pressing start and back, which is awkward by the way. I can crouch by pressing this button. I can like throw my stuff by pressing that, and I can attack by pressing this. Or mine, I guess. But yeah, it's awkward to do with one hand, mind you. It's easier when I have two hands on the controller. I'm just showing you guys what the buttons do. I have other layouts as well. And yeah, the controls are completely different in Left 4 Dead 2, mind you. But yeah, let me see what this button does, the number 4 button does. Okay, apparently it's set to shift, so I can sprint. Whee! But that's all. In conclusion, the whole point of this is just to challenge myself, because it's like awkward to actually like do it. I mean, it's awkward to like play with one hand. It's no easier when playing with two hands, mind you. I've had some fun doing it in like Left 4 Dead. I think if I can get like the webcam, maybe if I can like face it down, you guys might be able to get a better idea. Let me try that quickly, like right now, so you guys can see. But yeah, you can see like the controller here, so you can kind of see me like move it. The problem is I kind of face it towards me, so I can kind of see my buttons. I mean, I can try and play like that if you guys really want me to. Maybe I can get the camera to where I am. Hang on, let me see what I can do. I mean, I can get the camera to my lap, so you guys can kind of see the controller. So yeah, I can like move things. It's weird because this is the mouse. What I'm pressing right now. So I guess I can find a way to do it definitely. Although it would be very awkward to do with like the steering wheel, because it's so big. You can see my 360 down here, like. This is why it's so like loud in like the Minecraft Story Mode videos, because the 360 is like right here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call out the episode here. It's gonna be a lot of editing. Oh, hang on, I need to poke you guys. But yeah, the whole point is to just like mess around with these controllers. I mean, I can just play with the keyboard and mouse like everyone else, but I don't know. I kind of like playing with like random controllers because it's kind of comical. I mean, hey, if I ever get multiple people, it might be you can have like 4 people and like these dual controllers alone, having like a different side of the controller. I don't know. I thought it was just weird. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to have fun editing this. This is going to be a nightmare to edit, but I don't know. I'll try and make use of it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!